Dark so long I cannot find the meaning. Hold my hand, let me stay by your side through this never-ending night. I can feel it now, it haunts me. All these demons, how they surround me. In this red light, it calls me. He is reaching out, consuming. Tyrant of the dark side, where's my love? What hold this heart? Daylight is a distant dream.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Goblins of Gaze. I'm Aubrey, your GM. I'll toss for my players to introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll get rolling into things.
Hi, I'm Aki, and I play the vigilante Gravewing, who is a Nagaji sylph, monk, and kineticist. We both use she/her pronouns.
Hello, I am Farris, she/her, and I play Alouette, also she/her, a bardic thaumaturge beastkin, doing her best while juggling a family curse, falling in love, and of course, the end of the world.
Hello, I'm Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm playing Eurideux, formerly Moran. Still a problem. Just angrier now. They are a blood hunter Nephilim problem. Just trying to fix things even though it's all bad. They also use they, he pronouns.
Hello, I'm Sparlock, and I play Alistair Whiskerfield, the great rat detective, arcane archer, and wizard extraordinaire, the revolutionary firebrand, sworn enemy to the Scriabins and scourge of the bourgeoisie, and master of Nicodemus Tower. We both use he, him pronouns.
Hi, I'm Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and today I'll be playing Nihil, who uses he, they pronouns. He cooks, he cleans, he eats people, and has an alien parasite living in his spine, slowly consuming him. What more could you ask for?
Hi, I'm Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Laeth the Fourth. Dampier, dandy, rogue, failed matricide with a -1 constitution modifier. Laeth uses she, any pronouns.
So, what happened last time?
That was be kind of sexy. That's what happened. We decided to go have a nice little conversation with the guildmaster, which was totally sane. It's like not guildmaster. What the fuck did I say, guildmaster? We had a bit of a meeting discussing our options and stuff like that, and potentially working with Hester. Parentheses derogatory, but maybe. And then we went to talk to the principal, the president, the principal, the headmaster. The headmaster. Headmaster, okay.
You got there eventually.
I got there eventually. Give me some credit here. But the headmaster of the school, who was surprisingly cooperative, he was like, if you're coming to me with this, you kind of understand the situation. I don't have to kill the Scarlet Queen again, And everyone's like, hold on, what? Except we didn't question it because we were kind of like in his house trying to do bargaining. Like, that's for the scholars to ask about, not us. But essentially, the TLDR is we had some nice conversations. We got to meet up with Hester, Frownyface, and we got the guildmaster's. Why do I keep saying guildmaster? The headmaster to agree to help us by swapping in a fake crown and disengage all of the traps. So as long as we take the fake crown, we can take it without any issue. And then we can give it to the Scarlet Bond, and they can be like, oh my god, that's so poggers. Thank you so much for this crown. We got him in on our little scheme, Because, why would we tell him about it otherwise? So it's kind of, trustworthy by default. But yeah, we have another meeting planned with Hester, and I'm going to watch everyone fight to the death, I hope.
So, the three of you and Laeth, you take a seat at the bar, just background, and the three of you sit down in front of Hester, who sort of leans forward, elbows on the table, and kind of looks at all of you and says, "So, were you able to figure out anything else?"
Point of order before we sorry, I just remembered it. Gravewing put the sigil on her. Did we do any tracking with that sigil to see what she was doing?
We never got a chance to.
Okay. It's not like you can't follow like her history. You can only see where she is at that moment.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like,
okay. And
like
you never,
I could yeah, we never had the chance to. Like we could literally do it like as she leaves, for example. Like we wouldn't have to necessarily tail her, right? Like, you know, yeah, it was more so like, you know, if she didn't show up, well then I would track her and be like, well, we're gonna show up anyways. Kind of vibe.
Okay. Could you repeat what you said? I'm so sorry.
It's just sort of like leaning forward. It's just like, okay, did you figure out anything new in the last day?
Did we? No, we didn't really. No, I'm afraid we did not gather anything particularly new, except that we think you might be well suited for dealing with it, and we would like to help as much as we can.
Of course. Yeah. Kind of like leans forward and I did some of my own reconnaissance as much without drawing any attention, and it's someone is definitely covering for his actions.
From the things I've heard, I am not very surprised by that. There were some incidents that were talked about in a different district where a similarly dreadful individual was placed in charge of its protection. Obviously, he was not doing great at the protection, and they were more than happy to see him do whatever he wanted.
Hey, look, we've already talked about what you hypothetically, legally can and cannot do. But hypothetically, let's say he was not in city district, and you hypothetically found them on the way. You can,
as long as nobody learns that it happened, it never happened according to me.
And what would you be doing with the disposal? Or are you the type to just leave it out in the street?
Well, if it was happening not here outside of the city, I would leave it for your eld to deal with, because they seem to be adept at getting rid of things like that. But if it was in the city, maybe that's just an unfortunate fire in the Ravenswood district.
Well, one more thing. This curse you mentioned before.
Yeah.
Do you got a cure yet, or are you interested in studying it?
The Twilight Watch has been studying it ever since it came to this world, and removing the parasites from their hosts is incredibly difficult. It's been
Have
done.
you done it?
I haven't done it. I know of one time that it's happened successfully without killing the host.
Well, what happened?
There was a priest, a lamplighter, I guess you call them, of the Star Mother. She had so much magic, and the parasite did not survive the removal, but the host did.
What use would you find if you had access to just the parasite? Alive.
Careful with those things. They look for anything that could be a host. When they don't have a host, they kind of go a little dormant. I could take it back to the researchers. I personally don't have any use for them.
Well, as it so happens, neither do we, and we've been looking for a way to put it somewhere more safe.
Well, I certainly can make sure that it gets out of the city.
Then I will... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, could you share what you learned?
Of course. We can come to a deal for this. That's fine. Dealing with the parasites is very personal to me.
Oh?
Yeah. I watched as they ripped through my entire town. Killed everybody I knew.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Wait, your entire town?
Yeah.
So, like, your family and everything?
Yeah. They're all gone.
I'm very sorry for your loss. That's terrible.
That's why I focus so hard on what I do. I know what it's like to lose the people you love.
Can we vibe? Can we
Nice
inside check
insight
this?
from
Yeah,
across
I was
the
like,
bar.
can we all? Yeah, like, please,
I have
everybody.
2 living parents. This is suspicious. To
Have
my
you seen the
knowledge.
parents since you became a parasite?
To your knowledge,
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
haven't
say
talked
to
to your
your
parents.
knowledge, babe.
Yeah, I haven't
When were
talked to
you
my parents
home
in several-
last? When did you
I'm
talk
s-
to them last?
They think
It
I'm
sounds
dead.
like-
Not... Okay.
It
well, I
sounds
guess
like
Maybe
they're not-
everyone's- Maybe they think you're dead, and also you think they're alive, but they're dead. You know, who knows here?
I'm needing Aubrey to elaborate immediately. But
You're not
anyways,
here.
You're not here.
Yeah, you're not.
What you
Oh
get
boy.
for staying outside. It's that
honestly, I think it's
perception.
really funny this way.
I also rolled really bad.
Do I wanna hero point that?
I know. I'm like, if none of us,
One of you
one of us
should.
should hero point.
Is that
I-
perception? I can't remember.
I'll hero point it.
Yes.
I'll hero point
Yes,
it.
it's perception.
I'm gonna do
Okay,
it.
you'll hero point it.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Much better,
Everyone
much
is
better.
just rolling.
Oh no,
Okay.
much better. Much
I'm
better.
gonna hero point too.
I got a 33. I got a 33.
You're not here, Tick. sorry, I
Oh
see
wow,
Ticks.
that came so close to a natural 1. I don't know if y'all saw that. 7 for 26. So
Yeah. No. All of you, including you, Lou. She's being deathly serious.
Oh no. Gotta look at Gravewing. I guess I don't know the deep specifics, but I just know that Nihil has beef with her, huh? I don't know that she's family. Do I know she's family?
No.
I don't remember.
Were you a part of eavesdropping?
No.
Yeah, were you part of the canonical eavesdropping where I give you one opportunity to learn the lore?
I don't think I was.
Okay, well, just Gravewing is looking real grave. Is the best way to put it, and she'll nod. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I do what I do, so maybe one day no one has to experience what I did.
Well, for what it's worth, I believe your sincerity. Those things are... We've had a handful of run-ins.
Yeah.
And we have found some success in essentially blasting them with holy prayers, which matches. Have you ever run into one that was unique? I'm talking color, shape, lack of awareness, like 14 mouths.
I mean, they all seem to mutate their hosts in unique ways. I've seen all sorts of creatures that one becomes when one is infected for too long. The drive to consume others, and kind of shakes her head and says, if there are ones that are more aware, I don't ever remember encountering one. Usually they trick their hosts into thinking that nothing's wrong, at least until it gets to a stage where whatever they are is not human anymore.
Have you ever talked to one?
Usually they're speaking in a language I don't understand. Whatever language connects them to gestures up. And
So you're
other
aware of this?
times they just talk about how much they want to kill and eat me. Yeah, aware
That's
of the
very
hive.
specific. Okay. Okay. Have you ever met one that wasn't connected to the hive?
Not that I'm aware of. You can insight check at any point.
I'm debating if I want another.
I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it too.
30.
Another 26.
Also 26.
Yeah, she's not being deceptive as far as she is aware. She's never encountered anyone that is, like, different or sentient or, like, unconnected from the hive. Because if Gravewing remembers, there wasn't exactly a lot of talking between Nihil and their sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's more like this bitch has a career, so I'm trying to see if in the career this has happened. Unfortunately, it just continues to prove that Schism's not like other girls.
Yeah.
Gravewing will kind of nod and speak. Look, we have a situation We've got multiple situations, but you and your team can help us, and we can help you. So, I'm open to an arrangement. I'm assuming you are as well.
Yes, I am.
Is there a time and place where we, and when I say we, I do mean the rest of us, can meet your group so we can discuss how we're going to deal with a mutual friend?
It'll be a couple of days. We're all kind of spread out on our own missions, but in about 4 days, we're scheduled to meet. I'll meet back up. And when we do, I'll talk to the rest of my squad, and there's a place I can drop a message for you.
Buff table crow and hammer good?
Oh, I was gonna say just give her a moth, but yeah, that works.
Yeah, I want to give this bitch any of our shit. Because we still gotta like, I think as a group low key talk. Look, man, the Nihil whole family dead drop is huge, so I don't want to dive too further in now without reconvening as a group.
Yeah.
Personally, yeah. Mm-hmm. So okay, I'll give Not Lou a look and look back at Hester and say, Crow and Hammer.
I'll drop a message by the Crow and Hammer when we're ready to take him down.
In the meantime, I would find it useful if you could find a better use for this than it would prefer. And I will hand over the jar of parasite. It's probably covered in something. So it's not just like, here's an open parasite in a jar. It's probably covered in like a sack or something. Mm-hmm. Slide that across the table.
Ben sees it, closes it, says, make sure it gets to our researchers.
Be careful. It'll take out an eye. And point at my fake eye patch.
Fake eye patch!
Alistair was sitting ominously in the back.
I love it!
And then appears, and it's the most jacked rat you've ever seen.
With an eye patch!
With an eye patch.
And a Batman voice!
Is it bad that I'm picturing him in a striped t-shirt? Horizontal stripes. Oh,
Is this just Rizzo in Muppet Treasure Island?
Cousins with Geronimo Stilton.
Oh
all right,
gosh.
that's for me. That one's for me.
You can leave the burnished tankard and reconvene.
Kind of on the walk back, because I'm assuming Laeth would catch up with us once we are sufficiently down the road. Gravewing will just kind of look to you guys and be like, okay, I have to break some really rough news to Nihil. So just be nice.
Absolutely.
How bad is it? I thought that this person was an enemy to Nihil. What part is the bad news for him?
Did Nihil want to murder their family instead?
No, it's... Look, normally I wouldn't say this because it's not my place to share it, but I don't think Nihil is aware. That's... Hester is Nihil's sister. And
oh no.
If it's anything like she said, I don't think Nihil is aware at all.
Oh,
So I'm asking y'all for some patience, because this next part is gonna be so fucking rough.
What do you think it is? Do you think Nihil, or maybe they came after Nihil, or more they came after Schism?
wait, are you saying that you think Nihil unintentionally killed his entire family?
I'm kind of a dick thing to do, but I wouldn't rule that out.
I don't think they'd be able to, like, all alone with their sister being, like, couldn't be the only capable fighter. Maybe...
No, what I understand is, what I should say understand, because this part Nihil said out loud is Schism found them like on the verge of death here. So maybe something else came and did it.
Or there were
And Schism
many...
came after, but I'm just shrugging a lot.
So Nihil was already injured when they met Schism.
Schism saved their life. But Schism might have also ruined it.
It's gonna be rough.
I do the head shaking thing too, like just going back and forth. But Schism only jokes about murder and then eats people. But Schism only jokes about murder and then eats people.
I think maybe it is a good idea if we pick up some food on the way home for Nihil. They would never want us in their kitchen, but
Go get fantasy takeout.
Fancy
fanciest
takeout.
takeout. I'll spend the
We
gold
could-
on this takeout.
I was gonna say, like, if anything, it really is just where we do quick groceries when you think about it, because that's probably what Nihil would be interested in, you know.
I'm thinking about like what type of cookies Nihil can't make.
We're getting some from like a restaurant so Nihil can like dissect the recipe and learn how to make it. They're like, okay, he's always saying how he wants to make this thing from this restaurant, but he's never had it, so now here we go. Recipe sort of acquired.
Get a little cake and write on it your whole family's dead.
Sorry about your
That's a joke.
family.
Your whole family's dead, but you know, on the bright side, here's some lemon cake. God, man. What a crazy drop.
So yeah, you managed to get food and bring it back to the Wollstonecraft Manor where Yuri and Nihil are.
So Yuri, I think at the end of the day, you need to take a break from relationships and finding to fix more about yourself, because this really isn't going to work in the long term.
Nihil, I've been on a break for over a year at this point. I don't have commitment issue. I'm just a terrible person.
I think you're a better person you give yourself credit for. I'm gonna look at everyone. I'm gonna look at they all look really sad, and if they have takeout food, I just look and be like, "Are you replacing me?"
No!
What?
No. No, we just brought some food for, so you could try a new recipe.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, well, Nihil was teaching me a recipe and also trying to give me advice. So I guess we just have more food.
Never a bad thing.
Remember, relationships are just like stew. You can't overseason it or else it'll turn out bad.
Nihil, I'm not taking this information from you.
Nihil, so we met with your sister again.
I mean, I guess you can just say that in front of everybody without asking me for consent.
Look, I understand, but I think this next part you really need to hear in a Band-Aid ripoff kind of way. You haven't contacted your family since you met Schism, right?
No, I essentially left, and I assume that they just think I'm dead. Why are you giving me that look?
I'm real sorry, Nihil. It's... Your sister says that, your whole family... There was an attack. Doesn't seem like anybody survived.
Oh, that can't be right. I was there for that attack. I made sure everyone survived. Right, Schism?
The first time ever, Schism is silent.
Schism. Schism. Can I roll an intimidation check? As my voice drops and I get really serious.
Yeah, go for it.
Whee! Opens Foundry because I was like not expecting to roll intimidation rolls right now. I was like, wow, what a casual, fun little session, I says with Joyce, and then I realized Aubrey is going to hold me at gunpoint personally.
I think we're gonna witness the worst breakup in this fucking podcast history right now, okay, guys?
Congrats, Niall's no
It's not like
longer
they
a
can
warlock
like get space from each other either.
or a
That's what
sorcerer.
I'm saying. I think
What are
we're
we
about
gonna
to
do?
witness
Grab
something.
Judith and whack him over the head with a Bible? Like,
Well, we have
Oh,
our
no.
smoke books.
I mean, hey, it still could be a little bit less bad than we think. It could be okay, I say delululi.
we're already starting off with your whole family is dead and you didn't know. I don't think it can go up from here.
Listen, it could be just an unintentional big mom and not an intentional big mom, you know?
I don't know what
I'm
that
not-
means.
I'm
One
not
Piece
selling this
reference.
very good.
Oh,
All
okay.
right,
It's-
intimidation. This is the best time for a nat 20, I think. That's actually pretty good. Anyways, it's a 32.
Pretty good.
I'll take a 32.
32?
As a treat.
And you hear the voice say quietly, "They were already dead when I found you."
Can I roll insight on this?
Yeah.
It could be worse. Hold on. What the...
Yeah,
It's not, it's
roll,
perception,
give me
not
a
insight.
perception. Yeah.
Me forgetting that it's perception, not insight, looking for the insight check. That's a 21, so
They sound and they say, "When I found you, you were the only survivor, but barely. There is nothing I could have done for any of them."
and you just kind of watch this Niall's face just kind of begin to slowly set in, and just I thought if I gave you everything that I had, you could have just saved them. Isn't that what you said?
No, I said I could save you. Everything else was up to you. But they'd been dead for hours. The town was not prepared for the attack. It was easier to get you out of there as fast as I could.
Why? It doesn't make any sense to me. If you needed to eat me, then why would you bother saving me if there were so many people that would have been dead? It's not making any sense.
Well, I didn't need to eat you. I needed a new host.
Yeah. I need a minute.
And the rest of you are just left in the kitchen.
I think this silence is the actual reaction in character.
Yeah.
We're all sitting there shell-shocked.
What do you even say to that, anyway?
I'm gonna clear my throat and kind of just fill in Yuri. Just fill you in. Everything else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will also include the little backstory drop that I gave the rest of them. And ended with, we've got a few days before we should get word from Crownhammer. That's kind of where I sent them, but otherwise we've got some time.
All right. Well, we should not let this food go to waste, I guess. And Yuri will start getting the table set for everyone, I guess.
If there's nothing else anybody wants to do tonight, we can roll it over into the start of the next week with some rebellion actions.
What a way to end a week. Oh my god.
Those rebellion actions, huh?
Because he really did get stuck in Sunday. He got stuck in the state. He couldn't leave.
Another reference no one will understand.
Excuse me, was sitting on that lore for like 3 to 4 fucking years. Like, don't worry about it. It's not gonna come up, is it? Anyways.
That was so rough. What do you mean? Oh my god. It's the way that you talked about your moms without fail being like happy and healthy, and little do we know that they're dead and dead-y.
They were dead before it all began.
And the one big sacrifice that was made to try to save them was always in vain from the very beginning. Wow, this is fucked up, isn't it?
That is so fucked up, bro.
That's
Aubrey, you slur.
When everyone's gay, you can't bury the gays.
Exactly.
You just dig a
right.
hole.
You just dig a hole. Dusty.
It's what they had to do for her family.
Stop.
Stop, they're already dead. Literally. Anyways, rebellion actions.
Jesus Christus.
I think for very obvious reasons, I should not be rolling for rebellion actions right now.
Sure,
But-
you get a break.
I think, we don't need much intel for our break-in, do we? Because it's all staged.
Yeah, we
Kinda
already
dumb.
got the intel. We already did that.
Yeah, we're set on that. Do we want to try and expand a bit more? Because we're a bit of a small group.
I was thinking if we should gather some intel for the Twilight Watch for the Sin Eater, and because the Scarlet Bond is basically handling the prison break,
So, and with the heist pretty much established in terms of like we got it down, I think the Sin Eater is the next big thing, and everything else is just like in the queue and good to go.
I agree. I think the Sin Eater is going to require more setup, especially because it's very clear that we might not be able to get them to help us if it's not outside of that district.
My thought was if we can find a way to lure him out after like us, if we use us or like probably Gravewing specifically as like bait, since he has beef with Gravewing, and then though all of Anathema might be a juicy target for him and lure him out into the Eld, Twilight Watch set up as an ambush, kick his butt, basically repeat the Nadia rescue except for ending in death.
We're not faking a death this time. We're
doing a real death this time. So it's it's basically the Nadia thing, except we're ambushing to kill them for reals.
It's the way we have 8 things going on at the same time.
I know, we got a lot of overlap happening here.
And this week may or may not be the week that the pirates are in town.
Oh, shit. Let's get them while we can.
Wait, why do we need the pirates again?
Because one of them's a bastard lark.
Ah, I forgot about that.
Right, that guy be putting his dick in anything nowadays.
Well, he can't anymore. Because he's dead.
He's very dead.
Yeah, I know, but hey, you know how this game goes. He could definitely not be dead.
This is true.
If they're not family.
It would be fun to try and recruit the pirates to help us.
It'd be
like, what if we can lock down one whole half of the fucking city?
It would be ironic also, since if we do the reverse ambush or the reverse Nadia ambush, then if we use the pirates as part of that, because they were in,
it's gonna be like 20.
Like, hey. So
it's gonna be like 20 guys.
We jumped you in the woods and said go away and leave that person you're escorting. Can you come back and actually commit murder? Different person though. Don't worry about it. This one deserves it. We're sure.
We lure the Sin Eater out into the woods, and almost 20 guys show up to kill him. It's crazy.
Overkill. Never heard of her.
Well, okay, let's be fair though. This is a fucker that keeps coming back, and he's a serial killer. Like, we gotta really like make sure. He's a reoffender. Like, holy shit, this guy is awful. We gotta make sure that you don't come back. We don't need to do anything for the heist again specifically, right? Because I know Yuri wants to go for that, but that will also be, that will also be like a major Scarlet cult. I'm blanking. Thing. Did you want to use a rebellion action for something like that? Like for it, anyways? Like just in case? Like maybe to secure you?
I don't think we should, because we want as little of our involvement as possible.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you can get out of the heist.
Could secure some kind of distraction.
I thought that's what the Scarlet Bond is.
The Scarlet Bond's doing the heist. Or not the heist, the prison break, and you're just going with them as a chaperone.
You promised them the crown, and if they had any involvement in getting the crown, there would be a lot of dead bodies. They are not subtle or kind.
Yeah, and so we sent them on the prison break instead.
Because that's fine if they.
Because we're not associated with it,
so we're not associated. They would make it very well known that they went and like fucked up a bunch of coin guard. Like everybody would point to them and be like, "Oh, look at what they did over there."
Yeah.
I mean, it is a prison, so
There's also potential other people we want to rescue. We just don't know who they are.
Yeah, well, I assume they're all being held in the same area because They're like
That was
political
what our
prisoners.
intel told us, yeah.
Yeah,
The
rats.
No, I think we used a rebellion action on that one. We never actually did the
They were
rat thing.
rats. You didn't know?
We never actually did it. Oh, well, maybe they were. I don't know. I think the only reason that I recall that Yuri is going along is because Yuri's not letting us stop them from going
Correct.
along.
Because it's our Trump.
That's what you think.
And then,
I'm just saying. Perhaps you'll have a hard time.
I disagree.
We'll see. But also, you can't get caught, because if you get caught, you're A, gonna get killed, and B, you're gonna track it back to Anathema, so... Just reason number 8 why we're not involved in it directly.
They have like 5 disguises and disguise spell.
That doesn't last very long.
That's why I have actual disguises. Yuri's gonna put on a mustache. She won't recognize them.
Subtle. You could try an eye patch. You could borrow Alistair's eye patch. That will really fool them.
Mm-hmm.
And the painted on muscles.
Exactly. Give her an 8-pack. Here, you shredded.
Eurideux is shredded. Eurideux has an 8-pack.
You piss off Lou right before you leave, and Lou just shaves off like 3 packs specifically, all of one side.
So I mean, it essentially is for the for the heist of getting the crown out. I don't know if you want to have any kind of distractions that would make it essentially mechanically make your stealth rolls easier. It would lower the DC for your stealth rolls because it would be busy with something else.
Oh, no.
Set up protest, a student protest.
We could
You don't
probably
really
arrange
have a lot of
that.
students, but you could certainly try something. Yeah.
Yeah, you put up flyers like "Stop
There's too
killing
many
us,
corpse mobs
Mr.
in
Bad Guy."
Ravenswood. They keep eating my food.
They could protest the serial killer in their midst.
I was gonna say
Ravenswood isn't protecting them.
I was gonna actively say I don't think we need like any students to just go to one have Lou pretend to be a student and be like, hey guys, you know they killed a 3rd person in a prestigious, highly renowned school.
Yeah. No, we literally just need someone to go do like a little bit of prodding, and it works itself. The people are already upset / dead.
I don't think we need to use a rebellion action. I think we can make it happen without that.
Yeah, but we wanted to happen on a specific day.
Yeah.
We want
I
it
guess
to
it
be a
depends
distraction.
Can you stop wiggling your tail over my mouth, Mike, please? I know it's making noise.
Adorable, though.
It is adorable. She's very happy I'm home, and she's very snuggly.
It's what you get for visiting your family.
I know, how dare I?
You should be like Dial's family.
No!
No, I say we make more dead family jokes. It's funny.
Jesus Christ.
My God, Nihil and I are just the same. We both have a dead parent.
So, how many rebellion actions do we get?
I think 3.
Okay. So we definitely want to use 1 for setup. I don't know. We could do 3 setups and just for 1 for each thing we have to do. I don't know how much we feel the other stuff.
I was gonna say we could break it up like that. It just makes more sense because we're doing 3 things basically.
Yeah, and like the other stuff is useful, but we're like in crunch mode right now, and so it's useful when we don't have 3 immediate deadlines, you know? So I'm kind of inclined to just set something up 3 times.
Same. That's what I was thinking as well, low-key. Who knows? Maybe after this, we just go on a recruiting party spree because we'll have a bunch of motherfuckers to try it on.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe a bunch of students are going to be like, oh my gosh, Anathema solved the serial killer problem. Let's go join.
I mean, it would make
sense. We get a student chapter of the Anathema.
Mm-hmm. Who's rolling for what? It's 3 setups, but who's going to do which? I say Yuri has to do the prison break because Yuri is the one there. And maybe you could just set up like a secure escape route for you and the people that you break out. So that way you're not going out the same way as the Scarlet motherfuckers.
Yeah. So
Full offense, you are also red. It's like I don't want
Scarlet, I'm maroon.
That's unfortunate. Most of them are colorblind, okay? They're gonna see
Are
it.
they? The fuck?
That's what they like to
Lore
say.
drop. That's a lore drop right there.
I'm making a reference. Anyways, you do your thing.
Okay. What role?
One of your 2 skills.
I have more than 2 skills.
No, for your Anathema leadership, it's diplomacy or performance or intimidation.
Or intimidation. Let's go intimidation. That's a 19 on the dice for 34.
Hey.
Yeah, for 34. And you are all level 9, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, jeez.
All right, then that's a success, but not a critical success.
To help out, I believe acrobatics is my skill of choice.
Athletics or acrobatics as a recruiter.
Yep, so there will be like a lot more vaulting than you would expect from your standard heist.
Okay, but what if you were in your pest form and all the acrobatics is just you jumping?
Okay. That is exactly the same?
Yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be a failure. Increase your threat by 1d6.
Come on, 1. 2. That's close.
Technically, 1 would be great. Because you don't want it to go up.
Yeah, no, 2's pretty good. 2's pretty good.
2's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, we're at 43.
Woo-hoo.
Should I do the Sin Eater thingy?
That would make sense.
Society.
Gotta do worse than me. Critical fail. Can't be
I am
the only
not
one.
you. We are not the same. We are not the same. Ooh, shit. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, 32.
32? Yeah, success, but not a critical success.
I would say then, the setup for that one would be, I don't know, I guess a way to lure the Sin Eater.
You're at least familiar enough with his type. Feels like the wrong word, but I'm going to go with it.
What is it? What is his type?
Well, currently he seems to be hunting students and teachers of Ravenswood.
Sinful students and teachers of Ravenswood.
Sinful.
Have you been to college? Who's not sinful?
I went to a good Christian college, okay? No sinning occurred whatsoever.
That's an awesome
sure.
word, I think.
You do that, and these things will happen over the course of the week. You probably get a few more days before, because you did give the headmaster a timeline. So you've got about 4 days before that happens.
How's Niall doing?
That's a great question. How is Nihil doing?
You know what sleep maxing is? Like bed rotting? It's just bed rotting. For once, you guys have not woken up to a full, nice breakfast.
Oh, if you
Damn.
haven't cooked, Vittorio cooks.
Damn it, dude, stink in my job. You guys like up to Vittorio's cooking instead, which is arguably also really good. I wouldn't know.
He's out
Is
of
it good,
practice, if
Aubrey?
that makes you feel better.
Well, it is a nat 20 for
Oh,
He's
shit!
not out of
For like a-
practice, he's
for
a
like-
prodigy!
a 42.
Oh my gosh, he's one of those rich people who spends all their time cooking.
That's just gonna make Niall feel worse. That's a kick in the shin. Like, yeah, your whole family's dead, but you can't even cook better than this old man.
Whose family is very alive.
Too alive, some might say.
Unfortunately.
In fact, the one person we thought for sure was dead, not dead. Actually, the two people we thought were dead, not dead.
Why can't we transfer the... Actually, no, let's not transfer the life to my parents. I think that actually would be a monkey's paw moment, and I'm actually regretting suggesting it. Let's not do that,
Yeah,
Aubrey.
there's this movie that came out recently called Frankenstein about why that's a bad
Oh, yeah.
idea.
If it makes you feel better, at least all of mine are in a curse, or in a cult, so like...
In a
They're either
cursed
a
cult, oh my
bird
god.
or a cult. Or both.
Ah. The
So
curve.
yeah, I mean... we can Frankenstein it, and I don't know how well
Let's
it's gonna
not
go.
Frankenstein my mom's back to life, especially after like 4 years.
Please,
As a
it'll
treat.
be fine.
Just let me bed rot, Max.
I don't think I let you do that for too long, though, if I'm being so honest.
24 hours
I think I
past
give
your-
you... Yeah, I was like, I think I give you 3 days max before I'm kicking the door down. Or I should say, I'm not kicking the door down. I'm asking Laeth to pick the lock, because this is not my my thing.
I think I do want to talk to Schism actually at some point in the 24 hours of bed rotting when we have time.
Right? This is still going to be within the first day.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
24-hour bed rotting of silently being with your very angry partner who is experiencing all grief at once. Then I assume it's just this like a horrifying moment of silence and then just a very quiet Schism.
And just takes a moment, but you hear a quiet, yeah.
Why didn't you tell me this whole time?
I felt it was better that you had something to believe in. You were happy. And you weren't going home, so I didn't see a reason to break your heart.
I understand. Has something like this happened to you before?
This specific? No.
We've had a lot of fights with people, and I know what hurt is like, and I know getting your heart broken, but it just doesn't feel real. It feels like if I called them, they'd still be there.
Well, I have to take your word for it. I don't know what it's like to have a family.
It's a wonderful thing. I'm sorry that you couldn't, but what do I do now? What am I supposed to do knowing that everything is up to this point? Why do I keep living if I know that the reason I decided to crawl myself out of a pit years ago isn't there anymore?
I mean, look at all your friends. They've all had heartbreak and they keep going.
I think they're a lot stronger than what I give them credit for. I am very upset at the fact that you didn't tell me this, but I understand why you didn't. Sometimes saying things is very hard, and I don't want to lose the last thing that I have left in my life right now. I really don't. You're the only thing that I have from all that time ago that I can still talk to with an open heart. I don't want to lose you too.
It might be difficult, but you could always talk to her. She's still there.
I don't even know if she wants to see me.
Never know till you try.
No wonder she thought I was a monster. I would have thought the same too, if I saw what happened.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you're hiding from me right now?
No.
I'm not going to insight check. I'm going to trust that wholeheartedly right now because I think I really need to. Don't laugh! I don't like that. Can I take insight check that?
No, Nihil would have to.
Damn it, yeah, fuck, okay. Well, I guess because I'm telling the truth, because Niall's not going to insight check that in a moment of weakness. And I think Niall's just going to fold their hand onto their chest and just say, Can I trust you to stick by my side through this?
I am literally symbiotically bonded with you. I can't go anywhere.
I meant with whatever concept of emotions that you typically are able to use.
Oh, yeah, those. Yeah, of course.
I know it doesn't come naturally to you, but also... I don't think I'm gonna feel good for a while, but... I think everyone needs to be fed, even though Bertoro, I can smell, is doing a better job at cooking than I do. Or show off. And I think after like the first day of like talking and just talking it over, essentially just leaving the room looking like... You know, it's like when you've been crying and you're also not gonna stop crying anytime soon and you're just gonna drink some water. It's like that.
We're still on the first day of the week, so are you coming out on the first day?
I'll come out on the second day, you know? I'm gay.
Okay, then you'll still be in there because there's some things that are gonna happen on the first day.
Okay. Perfect. Have fun. Oh no, I don't like that you're smiling. Maybe I should come out on the first day. Can I change my answer?
Sure.
Right. I'll come out on the first day, specifically when whatever enemy Aubrey drops into the group gets dropped for comedic effect, because I know you.
It could just be more trauma for other people, you know?
It could be.
Let's walk into the trauma sphere.
Aubrey's like high on dropping trauma, so maybe she's here to be like, okay, guess who else has a dead family now?
I don't think it'd be that much trauma for Lou or Yuri if they suddenly had a miraculously dead family.
It would
that
be
would solve a lot of your problems.
That's why we have miraculously alive families.
Miraculous ladybugs.
Like Niles, right?
It is honestly just mostly I'm just keeping track of the days because in 4 days you have to do a heist. And there are a lot of things you probably need to get done before then.
So true. Day one, coming out unnourished, unmoisturized, not in my own lane, suffering.
Want a hug?
No. I have
Can
a
you
lot
get a
of
glass of
buggers all over
water
my shirt, I
instead?
think.
Here's your glass of water. Please hydrate.
Thank you. I'm going to need it.
There are many things you can follow up with in these days. What would you like to start with? There are pirates. There's still the Lair family vault.
I guess the part is more of a time limit thing, so maybe we should go for that first or start dealing with it.
Yeah, I can. I'd like to do the pirates because I have to probably bring my brother-in-law with me on that. Time to traumatize another family. Maybe.
You can grab Tristan. He and Widow are working on everything in Clockwork Halls. They're making progress and all of that. So he can take a day off.
Anybody else want to come do pirate shit with me?
I think Nala needs to get out of the house. Nala's gonna go do pirate shit, all depressed.
I'll join. I got the eye patch.
What did you say, Alyssa?
Oh, I was asking if Lou was going to pirates.
I can go to pirates. Are you gonna go to pirates?
I was only going to go to pirates if you were going to go to pirates because
Let's
it's
go
like
to
a family
pirates.
member.
Oh my god, are you gonna go
Let's go
to pirates
together.
gay?
It's gonna be a gay pirate date with everybody and the pirates also.
Everyone, your grandpa and your estranged brother.
normal sort of. It's like proper courting. We have 18 chaperones.
Chaperones are low-key courting each other. Yuri, are you coming to pirates with us? Everybody's going. Are you going on this field trip?
Everyone's gonna be there.
That feels
Did
like
you
a
bring
bad
the
idea
form?
for literally everyone to go. I could go, but I think it's actively a bad idea.
Your opinion has been noted.
What part of don't split the party do you not understand?
When one of us is wanted by everyone in the city is what
We'll
I
slap a
understand.
mustache and an eye
Look,
patch
you're
on
not
you.
that handsome.
Okay, when I just said slap a mustache, everyone looked at me.
Uh-huh. That's because Lou wasn't doing it.
Jesus Christ.
You're not the disguise expert.
I beg to differ.
And if you stay behind, then that's when Aubrey's
beg.
gonna attack the manor and you're gonna get kidnapped again.
So stay behind.
So you should come with us.
Wait, is
And get
Vittorio
kidnapped by
going?
pirates. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, Vittorio's coming too. We're bringing everyone.
I don't understand, but okay. I'll go along.
You invite Vittorio to come see pirates?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? We're
Christ.
all going now.
Your brother-in-law's coming. I don't know. Laeth said something about Grandpa's coming, so I just assumed.
I think it's funny if Grandpa's
It's
coming,
good
you
for
know?
him. You know, he
It's
needs
like
to
a
get
big
out
date.
more. Maybe
Oh
he
my
knows
god,
the
my
pirates.
brother-in-law and my sister can now fucking fact check us to our damn faces. The Riz. Too powerful. Alright, field trip. Everybody got their form signed. Form signed. Mm-hmm. Alright,
my
alright.
dog ate it.
Son of a bitch, Yuri. Come on. We're going to the pirate place.
I'm
It's at
imagining
the
Gravewing
docks,
is a-
right?
Yeah, it's down in the Narrows. So you don't even have to cross the bridge for this.
Yippee! We don't have to spend 10 billion silver.
Of course, Yuri didn't want to show up for this. Yuri only wants to go to places when we spend money.
And yet he's a broke bitch, send
So you eventually
No.
arrive in the Narrows with your, entourage in tow. The ship that is docked in port is currently called the Elusive Fortune. and it is a very, very nice ship.
Oh, how nice we talking?
Well, these pirates certainly seem like they got quite a bit of money. It is a very nice, well-maintained ship.
Is there, like, I'm assuming there's like guards or something out, right?
Yeah, there are members of the crew keeping watch. It looks like they are currently in the middle of unloading some cargo. They've been bringing in imports from other countries. See, recognizing it's mostly food. Hey, that's like an entire crate of sugar.
Oh my god! Okay, wow! I love sugar.
Why'd you laugh like that?
I guess I'll go up to one of them boatsmen and kind of ask, where can I find your captain?
He is going to look you up and down and say, depending on who's asking.
Potential business is asking.
Give me either a diplomacy or intimidation roll.
Jesus Christ. First of all, thank you. I was gonna ask, but low key that was slick. No, intimidation. You said I could do.
Diplomacy or intimidation. It could be either one.
That's it. I'll do intimidation. What is guidance? Is it
+1? I think.
Okay, thank you. I'll go use a hero point. I didn't like that roll. That is better. I'm looking at the wrong stat. 1 second. +1, 28.
28 kind of takes you in and then takes the entire entourage in and says, captain's inner cabin. May I ask who is seeking a meeting?
Are we here on official business? Are we Anathema?
That's what I was thinking.
think so.
Yes, I was thinking yes. Technically,
we all came. That's
what I was thinking. We all fucking came. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anathema. The Anathema.
Does Vittoria have a cute little bird mask?
He does now.
Yeah. Oh, we match.
You want to join so bad.
And he sort of sends the message up to someone on deck, and you watch as they head into the captain's cabin for a moment and then come back and they shout, send him on up. And he kind of nods for you all to go up the gangplank and says, Captain will see you in a cabin.
I just go.
I will follow very coolly.
Yeah. Everybody moves up and onto this ship and into the cabin. The cabin is relatively spacious with lots of places to sit. And there's sort of this large, ornate wood desk, and sort of leaning against it is a woman who is very reminiscent of Tristan. You can immediately sort of tell the family resemblance. They have some of the same color eyes, the same kind of nose, same kind of like general face structure. She has sort of this long, dark hair, and you notice that one of her arms is sort of replaced by a magical prosthetic. and just kind of crosses her arms, looks at all of you, and says, well, when some men mentioned meeting a group of mass vigilantes last time they were in town, and didn't take them seriously until now. Please, take a seat.
A giant fucking office on a ship, huh? For 9 people to take a seat in?
Yeah, the ship is gigantic. There is probably maybe close to 100 people who are working on this ship.
Oh, it's big, that big. Okay, never mind. So, what do you go by now? Don't want to be dropping unnecessary names just yet.
You can just call me Octavia.
All right. You want personal business first or business first? Your choice, your ship.
Let's start with personal business and get to know each other a little bit. And as she says that, one of the members comes in, one of the members of the crew comes in and hands you all glasses of what you're guessing is probably rum, and hands one to Octavia, and she looks at all of you and says, first, a drink. Don't do business with people I don't drink with.
You might be needing that.
I guess we're taking shots. I don't say that in character. I say that out of character.
Yeah, I'll imbibe.
I'll take a shot of rum. It's technically poison. I get a bonus to saves.
That's true.
Let's have a nice drink after the life trauma news, you know?
So yeah, you all drink?
Yep.
Yep.
I really trust pirates more than nobles, so yes.
Yeah. Great. You get +1 circumstance bonus for sharing a drink with the pirate. Because it's part of their, not necessarily culture, but part of the way they work. They don't trust people they don't drink with.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Personal business, right?
Start off with it. What you got for me?
It would appear we're family, in-laws specifically. And then I just hit my brother-in-law.
Just like, yeah, I believe you were my half-sister. And she looks him up and down and kind of nods and saying, yeah, our mutual father got around. Tristan was like, yeah, that's kind of a way to put it. I have recently been informed of his passing. Couldn't have happened to a better person.
I like this one. Well, with that in order, there's a whole vault to ransack. Wouldn't suppose you'd be interested in that.
I would be quite interested in that.
Now on to business. You've been out of town for a while. Have you heard about what we do?
Oh, I've heard some stories, but that's all they are, were stories and rumors. What you do hasn't really made the rounds completely yet.
Well, let's just say we're recruiting. And we're wondering if you'd be interested.
Give me another diplomacy roll.
God, I hate this. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. That's a good roll. 27.
27. Saying, well, I'm sure we could probably find some common ground, come to some sort of agreement. Find things that are mutually beneficial for the both of us.
What's mutually beneficial for you?
If your goals are what I think they are, and who I represent, sure, we could come up with some sort of trade agreement for the future. Is your goal to, take over the city?
Both table, do we want to fucking tell? How much do we want to tell her?
I don't think our goal is to take over the city, but there's no problem with her thinking that it is.
I think it's less that we want to take over the city and more tear down the parts of it that are currently oppressing everyone, but I guess when I say it out loud,
You tearing down all the parts that you don't like is good, but what comes next?
Yeah, when I
after
said it
that?
out loud, I was like, hold on a second, wait.
We don't want, I think I would say this out loud, is we don't want to take over the city. We're just trying to take down the powers that control us all and watch our every move.
And I mean, that's all well and good, but what comes after? You take down all the people in power, unless you've got a real good plan. More corrupt people are just going to rise up and take their place.
I give you a look like I've never had that thought in my life, and you just broke my brain.
Scared hamster.
Well, I just suppose we do somewhat have connections that we'd be able to work into positions of power that we need. I guess we are kind of taking for the city, aren't we?
Something like it. I'm more so on the giving it back to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, lots of big fish.
There's trade agreements, or she kind of thinks. She kind of says, and thinks for a second.
Yeah, she's like, what do I get out of this, you know? Like, will this actually work?
I mean, she kind of thinks for a second, then if I want access to all the Lark's inventions to be able to take all of the blueprints back to my people. I think we can use them.
Your people as in a gesture to the boat.
Blackpowder Collective.
I personally don't see the issue with that.
Yeah, anything that they don't have in the house is going to be in the vault. You're welcome to any coin that's in the vault. I just want the inventions.
To clarify, do you want sole proprietorship of the inventions, or do you want blueprints of the inventions? Do you want to be the only person that can use the inventions? Or are you okay with those?
Well, if I have the blueprints, wouldn't I be one of the few people who could use the inventions?
I see.
The Larks never joined your union, from what I'm aware, and anything they have, they kept under lock and key when they didn't lease things out. The inventions themselves worth more than any of that coin in that vault, especially the blueprints.
Above table, it seems fine of a decision, I think. Like, we wouldn't be pitching to work with these people if they were, like, you know, racist. That's what I can think of for being bad. But from what I can tell, they basically want exclusive rights and no one else can see the blueprints or work with them ever. So as long as they're willing to pay for that, we do have some wonderful inventors already. So I don't think we'd really be losing much. Like, we'd be losing, but we wouldn't be losing
the thing we have access to currently anyway. The only downside is that if she wants the blueprints to the Lark house, that's gone. We gave that away already. Yeah. We gave that to the chorus.
That's also if it's even there.
Yeah, she could just be faking on blueprints that don't exist.
It could be in there, but it just... I mean, what we don't know was in there, we can't account for being missing, you know? So I think it's better. The question is, do we mention it? And I think maybe the answer is we do not mention that one's gone. And she can learn that on her own, and we can be like, oh, what a shame.
Wow. Oh no, anyways.
Weird. Must have burned up in the skeleton fire.
What a shame, what a shame. Anyways, I think the deal for the help that we get and stuff is fine. Especially because I don't think people are going to commit like mass genocide with these inventions. They're just pirates, you know? They're just little guys, you know? They have their job to do. Stealing. They got pronouns. They're good.
We don't know if they got pronouns, chick. It's a different life out there. It's a different life out there in the ocean.
I lost my pronouns to the sea long ago. I lost my name and pronouns to... Wait, I lost my name to the Fae and the pronouns to the sea, and now no one can address me anymore.
I go by seashore.
Thought you lose your pronouns to the Fae.
They're
and I would say, may I have your pronouns?
And what?
There's a
No, they don't
with all
tell
the
you
pronouns.
that. That's not a Fae thing. They're just like, can I have your pronouns? And suddenly you don't have them.
I'm free!
Aubrey, we need to meet the Fae with all the pronouns.
This Fae is pronoun stacking.
If we overload Queen Mab with pronouns, do you think she'd just combust? She gave off a mega flare.
Can win.
You see, actually, no, it used to be gender fluid, but the she/her pronouns got taken by a Fae, and now he can't get it back. This is a joke, for legal reasons.
For legal reasons. So yes, do you agree to Octavia's terms?
I'm down for it, I think.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Blueprints are yours.
Great. Well, what do you need my help with? Or my crew's help with?
Honestly, bit of everything. Wouldn't say no to some trade. Wouldn't say no to anything else you guys do, but numbers, maybe spreading the word a little bit. And also when we actually break into these vaults, we'd like your assistance.
Of course.
Did we want them specifically for the Sin Eater ambush? Or were we just joking about that?
I think we were just joking about that because we are, in theory, for the Sin Eater ambush, we might have like 10 people.
Yeah, I was just checking.
Already,
I'm like,
right?
Before we like pass them off, I'm like, I don't know how serious we were about that.
Mm-hmm.
But hey,
I'm low-key thinking of this like in a squad way, while also like here's even more resources that we have, and then when we eventually hit the vaults, we take her maybe instead of the boy who got doxxed.
Might be a
And
good
not
idea.
Eurideux, I mean the other one. Tristan, there you go. I'm forgetting everybody's names today. I've been having a day.
Okay. And you watch as Octavia essentially quickly draws up a contract. And with a small dagger, will prick a thumb and place blood on the contract.
The whole party knows right now, okay? Don't know what. Graven can't read. You just pulled up a piece of paper.
I mean, someone else can do this part.
Wait, let me take a look at this, I say as I start reading it out loud. Wait, do I know that Gravewing can't read?
Yes,
I think
yes,
so.
yes.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows.
So
It's faster if someone reads it out loud, you know?
Yeah, I just
We can't
I
pass
say
it
it like
around to everybody.
Yeah, just read it out loud, as a treat.
I say it like I'm mumbling to myself. I'm like, sorry, I just understand it better if I do this.
And it's essentially there's a binding agreement that you all will give the crew, this crew of the ship, and the Blackpowder Collective access to all of the Larke's invention blueprints in return for essentially help from the crew.
Is it all blueprints or just blueprints that are found in the vault?
It's any of the Larke blueprints that are in the vault.
Okay.
Just for context, like, are we talking like warships and computer chips, or like nukes?
You really don't know what's in that vault.
Fair enough.
I don't think there's nukes, probably.
I mean, the Scarlet people want to revive a god to murder everyone, so who knows? I
these
think
are
to
pirates.
myself
They're
as
civilized.
They are very civilized.
all right, well, if the whole thing gets read, who wants to do the thumb pricking? Because I don't mind doing it if you really want to, because
we don't all have to do it, because I
I think we
definitely
all
don't
have to.
want to do it.
Only one of you does.
I don't
It should be
wanna do it.
Yuri.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah,
you
set
do
it on
it.
fire.
You just
All the
perfect
time.
contract.
I think there's two people here with weird blood that definitely should not be pricking their fingers and putting it
All
on
right,
it.
I'll do
Correct.
it.
I was like, I could do it too if you really wanted to, but like also like I don't know if anybody else really wants to.
It's
I
fine.
just
I'll do it.
imagine.
The Valaire and Moran blood opens vaults, so I would rather not give
Correct.
that away.
Oh, okay,
And so
Gravewing.
does the
Alright.
Adrisi. Yeah.
You don't
All
have
right,
a vault.
all right. Just take my pauper blood and then just. I'll do what she did, right? Prick
Yeah.
the finger.
Prick the finger,
Stick
put
it.
it on there. You can feel the sealing of the magic of the contract.
I didn't like
do we
that.
get the copy of this?
Yes, you do, and kind of sort of magically flips it, and there are 2 copies of it, and one for her, one for you. And says, for the next bit of time, the crew is yours. And I will help out in any way I can. So yeah, mechanically you gain at least 1 squad, and you gain 100 followers.
Score.
And more drink will be brought. You don't have to drink it, but more drink will be brought because it is a moment of celebration for them.
It feels rude not to. And they clearly had a really good haul, so it's got to be decent.
Mm-hmm.
rum, you know?
Oh yeah, it's all good stuff, and food is brought as well.
You can see Nihil is very deep in thought about something. And if you listen quietly, you can just hear them muttering about the sugar that they saw in the container. Like, they have a lot of sugar and I'm not sure how to ask. Like, just them muttering about it. And make some really good cookies with that.
Well, that's there. I think that is actually a pretty good spot to end it for now.
Hell yeah, let's take some shots.
Shot.
Everybody! Take us out?
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to the wonderful episode of Goblins Engaged. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Blue Sky, on Instagram, on Patreon, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, on our various streaming services. Reviews are free. Patreon subscriptions are not, but they're really appreciated, either one that you can do. You can also join the Discord and yak with all of the crew and have nice conversations with everyone. It's also really fun and really cool. And remember, stay safe. And no matter what you think, Aubrey will never let you be happy in life.
I mean, I had an entire campaign of letting you all be happy.
Did?
You see how nobody agreed to that? You see how nobody agreed to that?
Like, I purposefully made it so that I didn't have family so that you wouldn't pull this shit.
My family's already dead.
Which campaign was the happy one, Aubrey?
What a kinks.
Excuse me? I was even there for half of it. What
Were
are
you GMing? I don't remember a whole campaign of happiness.
It was
Get her. Get her.
To the dark side.
Get her.
Happier and happy are two very different things.
Get her.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta keep all of that in.
Well, it's fairness, woman.
Yeah, I remember Aki, you saying ending before a certain point for tonight.
Yes.
We'll
'cause I
probably
got
only do this. Yeah, you had your mom's surgery in the morning, so.
Yeah.
So we'll do the one episode so everybody can go relax. Everybody get good stuff.
Dressed up from this home ever fleeting. Dark prevails, midnight heart